Hello, my fellow patriots. This is Alex with another Disabled Vet's Perspective. I'm out here enjoying this spectacular day up here in the panhandle of Florida. When it gets real hot over here, we kind of lose our blue sky and it turns white from heat haze. So these kind of days are pretty special. Wanted to start out by saying Happy Easter to everybody. I hope you all have a great Easter and spend some good quality time with the family. As you know, the regrets come when family members die, and the people say that they didn't spend enough time with them or wish they could have. So never have that regret. Make sure you love and hug everybody, because unity and family is the only thing you get to keep through eternity. Everything else is trivial. But that being said, I wanted to do a quick video on some more of the language of the left, because the more it's understood how the left speaks, the easier it is to get other people to come to the right. It's a little difficult with so many sleeping sheep running in circles with the wolves surrounding them, but once in a while we have to be the sheepdogs and try to separate the pack, get the strong separated from the weak, and bring them to reality. And it's happening. More and more people are moving away from the liberal control party. Excuse me. But I noticed that last week we had Nancy Pelosi talking about the 2020 election is a real threat to our Constitution. Well, she's absolutely correct, because if the liberals, they're left-leaning psychopaths, are allowed to take control in 2020, they will destroy the Constitution. So when she says it's a threat to the Constitution, she ain't bullshitting. But what she's not saying is that if we take control, that thing is history. So that's how you flip what is said by the left and understand it in the language of the right. The other thing is, Elizabeth Warren, talking about the Mueller report, says it appears to contradict what William Barr wrote down in his summation. But she says it shows that there's potentially clear evidence, and potentially means that it doesn't show shit. It just means they got to throw it out there so the public absorbs it. But potentially shows evidence of collusion between the president and Russia and obstruction of justice. Well, here's the key. She said the president. Well, that's true, but it's not this president. It's the prior president. So again, it's how they circle jerk their language so that they can get people to fall into the sleep mode and say, yep, that's what she said, it must be true. And the more they say it, the more they expect people to pick it up. And a lie is only a lie until you've repeated it enough times that the masses agree with you. And then there somehow becomes truth. Well, it doesn't work like that. So it's up to us to translate the language of the left and try to get it to the people that are still wandering around in the herd. And it's difficult, because they've had the chance for over 100 years to master this technique of mind control. So you have to be patient with the people that are still sleepwalking, and eventually they'll come around. I mean, they won't have a choice, because the reality pretty soon is going to start hitting people in the face, and it's going to sting. There's going to be a lot of people that just can't handle the truth, because it'll be too extraordinary. And the lies that have been told to people for over 100 years are going to be proven to be lies, and then people are just not going to know what to do with themselves. But another example, we got Pencil Neck Adam Schitt over there talking about this whole Mueller report and the Barr assessment is a threat to their rule of law. And again, he's correct. It's not a threat to our rule of law, it's a threat to their rule of law, which means that they have no law. And if this is allowed to continue, their law breaking is going to result in some serious jail time, some military tribunals that will lead to treason convictions, and look up the punishment for treason. And you'll see why these people are so frantic and so trying desperately to get the public to listen to their round-robin rhetoric. They're trying to save their ass, and they're hoping to get enough public support by doing this constant circle speak. And once they do, then they can say, oh, this is a political hack. That's, this is a hit job because of us being Democrats. Well, no, it's not. It's a hit job because you're being criminal. Because there are people out there, there are many, many Democrats, never broken a law in their life, real good people, but their leaders are capital criminals and have been for so long, probably longer than I've been alive. And I mean, that's kind of long. So anyway, you have to understand the left in order to translate to the right. And I'm trying to help make that possible. But this is it for me for the day. I'm going to enjoy my family time and have a little fun tomorrow. And we'll get back out here a little bit later. But if y'all like what I have to say, make sure you hit that like button. Maybe it'll stay up, maybe it won't. But at least you can hit it for the sport. And y'all subscribe to my channel, tell your friends about me. I try to keep it real here. I'm not going to throw any bullshit. So anyway, that's all I got for now. Y'all stay in the fight.